I had to dream in monochrome. Light that they spun.
Now, when you put out your very first single, Settle Down,
yeah,
right? Would you say it's 2009? Or closer to 2011 with the release?
Yeah. It was 2010, I think,
2010.
actually. Yeah, before I signed with Warner Brothers. Man, I don't know.
So
ask the people listening.
All right, so let's just say 2010.
Yeah,
right?
around there, yeah.
Now, what was tickling me, I was like, I want to know if Busta Rhymes' Touch It that came out in 2005.
That's interesting.
Was there any influences or inspirations to Settle Down? Because when that song breaks down, which you hear it throughout, but you hear the boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you're so right, man.
And I was like, yo, that sounds like Touch It. Did she feel that vibe and say, I'm going to do a singing twist to it or something? I was like, you know, that's my personal
I love that you picked up on
I mean?
that. So here's something cool. We used to break it down when we played that song at festivals, and we used to, you know, throw the sample in there and get people singing the Busta Rhymes. Yeah, my drummer.
It pays to ask questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're all. I mean, my drummer was actually in a really big hip hop group called Misfits of Science. People, check it out. New Zealand hip hop.
Misfits of Science.
You would love this shit, dude.
That's how
I'll
you
get
know
you
it's
on
hip
it.
hop.
No,
The
it would
names,
be.
the names is crazy. Misfits of Science.
Stevie Cat Jr. was my drummer for a long time. I will. You will really dig it, dude.
Yeah, put me on.
But you know, so I had this kind of big hip hop head in my band, and so he would definitely have a big influence on the role of the live band, kind of taking influence from hip hop, and like I said, just dropping, you know, super cool little breakdowns, and that was something we referenced, a little nod to. So Settle Down, like, it had a pretty organic production style initially. You know, there was the strings and the kind of like, there was a kick in there, but it was an organic sounding kick. And I wanted to go a different direction with it. I think the song had to feel creepy and tough, but be contrasted with this like quite ethereal and delicate lyric about femininity and everything. So I needed that backbone, you know, that's something. So I actually took the song to M Phases, who is a great Australian producer.
I met him.
He's amazing, dude.
I met him in
He's
06.
done work for Eminem, a bunch of Pharomonch stuff. Yeah,
he is
great.
so good. Yeah.
So dude, we started basically making a ton of work on Vows together. And he took the song Settle Down and he put that beat on it. So he kind of like changed the whole trajectory of the song, because it was going one way, and then now it had this backbone of when that beat drops, it's like, okay, you know, and everything shifts. So I really think that was like the crossroads for that song, to actually have a much tougher energy. And it drives home the kind of the chaos of what that lyric is really about, like the pressure of expectation, and whether it was like a direct nod to Busta Rhymes. I mean, it didn't come up until we like were jamming it live, and we're like, yo, should we like drop that, you know?
Yeah.
But for sure, the stuff sneaks in, you know, stuff sneaks in on the periphery, things that you...
It happens.
It's a body thing. Like, I've always been drawn to just rhythms that make you bounce. And I mean, Busta Rhymes, I mean, like, he's just incredible in terms of like the production on those records. It's just so... You can't not shake to that stuff, and the little cabasses and shake. You know, I'm all up in that. I love sounds that syncopate and actually kind of trigger you to be having a conversation within the song. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So you got
absolutely.
like the lyric is kind of this soft and silky vocal, but then behind it, you know, this idea of contrast has always been so crucial to me, because that's life. Like, life is never all happy or all melancholy. Life is a twist of emotions that are all going on at the same time, and you're feeling them all rub, you know. And I think the beauty of music is this, finding the rub where you can articulate that for people.